We have some tea on Diddy's latest lawsuit that was filed by music producer Lil Rod. According to Candace Owens, this recent lawsuit hasn't been picked up by mainstream media due to a powerful executive whose name dropped in the file documents. I'm sorry. Universal Music chief Lucian Grange was listed as someone who was involved in Diddy's many freak-off sessions. Oh, what are your thoughts on these updates? And real quick, based on the lawsuit, Lucian allegedly spent hours in Diddy's room with the door locked. Wow, he ain't got to type. Allegedly, if that's even true. Al, what do you think?
You know what? I don't want to agree with Candace Owens, but I think Candace Owens is definitely onto something. And we're not talking about the quantity of people, because we know that Jeffrey Epstein had close to 60, 70, 80. And that's the ones that came forward. But we're talking about the quality. I think with this Diddy situation, you have a cross section between celebrities, politicians, rappers, church leaders, record executives, as well as corporate leaders. And it's just a stew. It's a big pot of mess that she's right. It hasn't gotten the media attention. The only attention it's gotten is a lot of play on the blogs. And I think there is a reason for that, because I think the people that will be exposed will erode who we actually look up to as our thought leaders in the Black community.
And people are scared. Armand, what do you think?
I totally agree. I also feel like, Candace Owens is actually right there too, because it's like, there's also people alleging that, he could be like murdering people or trying to kill people. You know what I mean? And so it's like, for that not to be talked about on a mainstream level is really, really interesting. So, and I believe that all of this one day, though, will soon fall apart.
Yeah.
I see people like begging for answers on certain things and wanting to know things and being outraged when they don't get all the answers right away. There's a lot of things that go on behind these stories. A lot of people in the know and in these circles have been hearing these things for a very long time and been hearing things whispered, not shouted from the rooftops, for a reason, y'all. How many times do I have to say it? Like, you can't, again, have it both ways. And there are a lot of suspicious injuries, disappearings, unalivings, allegedly, that are tied to some of these people. So stop, it'll come out when it's supposed to. And it actually comes out when someone kicks the door in a la Cassie and gives other people the courage to come forward. But a lot of the stuff we've been hearing, but it sounds to people in the middle of America, like people on the East Coast and West Coast, been hearing the stuff that are in the scene. But it's shocking to y'all, but a lot of people been hearing about this stuff.
So let me ask you this, Claudia. Do you think it's not getting main media attention because this is Black people being abused? And you know how we don't care about missing Black little kids. We don't care about anything that's affecting the Black community. Do you think that could be why main media hasn't picked up on this as well?
Maybe that, but what I more so think it is a lot of people that are in powerful positions and the gatekeepers are involved somehow. They've been to a party, they've had a lunch, they've done some dealings. They are all holding hands in this. It's not one person. You're not able to have a network of this where things get quietly taken care of for years without having a lot of co-conspirators or a lot of people allegedly that have helped you out, turn a blind eye or look the other way. Like, it's not just one person in this crime syndicate of underlings. There's other powerful people that have a vested interest in you and your brands that are going to make whistleblowers go away.
Allegedly.
All right. DHP said Diddy might be dirty, but we don't need to hear from Candace Owens. You know what? Oh, this past year, I've been agreeing with this heifer so many times. The problem was never that she's not smart.
Yeah.
The problem was never that she's not smart. The problem was that she uses her powers for evil sometimes,
right,
pandering and shucking and jiving for the other side. But she's not dumb. All right. Deanna Florin said the only reason she's talking about it because he's Black. Oh, for her, yeah, for sure. And Nizzy said, and for him to be a Black man and not have it plastered all over media is very telling. Exactly, because he got some powerful rich ass that make them phone calls.